Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital recap and spoilers for Wednesday, January 17, reveal that it was another eventful day in Port Charles. The show begins with Carly Spencer in the hospital chapel. She lit a candle, looked up at the ceiling and said, "I miss you, Mom." Drew Kane enters. Carly explains that she has come to help Jocelyn Jax after her buddy Adam Wright attempted suicide. They discuss Adam's parents and how much pressure was placed on the young man. They also discuss their parenting techniques and children. Carly concludes the scene by explaining that her son Michael Corinthos is her rock. As the settings change, Willow Corinthos is seen working behind the nurse's desk. Michael calls and she is hesitant to answer, but she does. He tells her a narrative about the children and how much they miss her. She's cold to him, but hangs up just as Nina Reeves exits the elevator. Nina wants to talk because they haven't since New Year's Eve, but Willow isn't interested. Carly and Drew interrupt Nina as she continues to speak. Carly tells Nina to leave Willow alone, but Nina believes that Willow is an adult who is capable of telling her own mother off and does not require Carly's help. When Nina admits that the reason her insider trading information kept concealed for so long was because Michael knew the truth and blackmailed her with it, the women start joking about. Carly deems Nina a liar, and she and Drew set out to find Michael to learn the truth. Meanwhile, Michael is at the Quartermain home with the children. When Ned and Tracy Quartermain enter the living room, he instructs the nanny to put them to bed. Michael wants those ELQ proxy shares returned now that the SEC secret has been revealed, and despite the fact that Ned was not the one who revealed what Nina did, he promises to bring them back to Michael by tomorrow morning. Ned questions why Michael maintained Nina's secret, and he recalls the day he blackmailed her. While fans know it was to control when Nina saw Willow and his children, he tells Ned it was to protect his family. Tracy smiles as she says she's never been prouder of Michael. She goes on to explain that Michael revealed his true Quartermain colors. Of course, Drew and Carly enter the Q's living room soon after that sentence. Ned and Tracy go to the kitchen and have a deep conversation. Tracy enjoys the rivalry between Michael and Drew because it offers Ned and her more leverage. She goes on to say that, despite her comments about being proud of Michael, the only people she cares about are him and Dylan Quartermain. Brooke Lynn and Leo Quartermain, even though Leo isn't blood, she considers him her grandchild. Back in the living room, Carly observes that when Nina told her about Michael's knowledge, she called her a liar, but that was most likely the only truth she told. Michael goes on to explain how he learned about Nina calling in the insider trading tip and why he covered for her. He knew giving Willow and Sunny the truth would lead to their deaths. He reasoned that if he could limit how much time she spent with the family, he could eventually protect them from her. He also did not want to ruin his father's happiness. Carly's face relaxed a little, and Drew went off on Michael. He goes on to explain that he cannot believe Michael prioritized his father's happiness over their friendship. Carly then tells Drew that she needs a moment alone with her son. Michael asks, "Where do they go from here?" The camera swings to Carly's severe expression, and the scene ends. Viewers will have to wait until tomorrow to learn out Carly's response. Back with Nina and Willow, the chat does not go well. Nina attempts to argue with Willow about why she did what she did. She admits to being vengeful, but she also claims that Carly withheld her from both her girls. Willow goes on to claim that Carly didn't tell Willow that Nina was her kid since she had told Michael's mother that she didn't want to know who her birth mother was after she discovered Harmony Miller wasn't her real mom, for fear of being worse than Nina. The two bantered a lot, bringing up Michael's blackmail, Nina's fear of losing Willow, Drew almost being beat up, and Willow believing Carly's claim that Nina is nothing but a liar. Nina wanted to discuss matters further, however, Willow made it clear that she no longer wanted Nina in her life and was done. A sobbing. Nina responded, saying she will always be there for Willow if she needs her. The sequence concludes with Willow storming out of the hospital room. At the other end of the hospital, Elizabeth Webber and Dr. Hamilton Finn are preparing to meet with Dr. Sawyer, the person who can open his malpractice claim. Dr. Sawyer comes, and as they discuss her case, she informs Finn that she cannot proceed owing to client-patient confidentiality, even if the patient has died. She advises that his lawyers contact her lawyers, but Liz intervenes. She reasoned with the doctor, stating that Finn's license may be revoked, and that he handed away a cure patent to the hospital with no questions asked to assist GH when they were experiencing financial difficulties. The doctor offers to provide information if the patients ask hypothetical queries. During that Q&A, they established that even if a patient is sent to a specialist, there is no way to tell if the patient followed up on the referral visit. Liz and Finn are optimistic that this information will help them crack his malpractice suit, but they still need to follow up on another lead. Esme Prince and Spencer Cassadine continue where they left off on Tuesday's episode. Esme storms in, trying to grab Ace Cassadine. They joke back and forth about the court session, Spencer's failure to bring Ace, and his departure for Paris with Trina Robinson. Spencer ultimately informs Esme that Ace is not there and that he is with his father, Nicholas Cassadine. She goes to contact the cops, but he accuses Esme of remembering everything and mentions how she called him Spence in the police station. She denies that her memory is emerging, but later understands that he most certainly handed over Ace to Nick. Esme is in tears and disturbed by the incidents she is learning about, and Spencer says Ace is safer with Nick than Ryan Chamberlain's daughter, John Lindstrom. As Esme pledges to contact the cops, Spence tells her that if the cops find out she recalls everything, she'll be sent to prison. Spencer's evidence about her remembering appears to be quite likely to be accepted, given that she was recently granted parole for breaking in at the crime site. Esme storms out of the house, in tears. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Esme will be beside herself in the coming days, but what will she do next? General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 18, reveal that some unexpected drama is going to unravel in Port Charles. First and foremost, it appears that Michael Corinthos will be on offense and ready for a fight. With this week's GH trailer implying that Nina Reeves will inform Carly Spencer that her son has known about the SEC secret for some time, but has not revealed it, Michael may be bracing himself for his mother's outburst. Will Carly understand why Michael didn't tell her Nina was an SEC informant? Fans will need to tune in to find out. Across town, GH spoilers for Thursday, January 18, indicate that Esme Prince, Pavery Pole, will be scurrying and turning to someone unexpected for assistance. Nicholas Cassadine kidnapped Ace Cassadine on Tuesday's episode, so Esme will undoubtedly find out what occurred by Thursday, and she will be in complete fear. Not to mention that Spencer Cassadine may confront her for remembering everything and lying about it. Who will Esme turn to for help? If it's someone unexpected, she might seek out to Ava Jerome, despite the fact that everyone knows Ava wouldn't do anything to help. Cyrus Renauld once volunteered to help her any time she needed it. Will she reach out to him? In other exciting news, it appears that Anna Devane and Drew Kane will bond when they find themselves in one other's orbit. Perhaps they met in the Metro Court bar or elsewhere. Regardless, they discuss their individual problems, and they may discover they have more in common than they believe. This makes for an unusual moment because these two had never actually interacted before. Anna is now single, and Drew may be soon, as GH teasers indicate that he and Carleen may have problems as the days and weeks pass. Could Anna and Drew be the newest Port Charles super couple? Meanwhile, as the episode progresses, TJ Ashford will update his mother, Jordan Ashford. She may be asking how Curtis Ashford's operation went, and her son will most likely give her the happy news that no complications occurred. Finally, Christina Corinthos Davis will receive an unexpected guest. GH fans haven't seen much of her and Blaze, so maybe her singer girlfriend was out of town on business and returned a little early to surprise her. According to General Hospital teasers, Thursday's episode will be filled with gorgeous moments and drama, so viewers won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.